know how to spell sacrilege, considering certain things, but don't. And spelling it based on the little icon here is rather difficult because it just turns into dots when I click off of it, so I have to keep clicking to it, then away, then to it, and away. The whole thing. But I'm gonna knock the audio out while I get it booted. I did test this one before, but I didn't test it extensively. Like, not enough to make sure that audio isn't gonna be loud. It's looking decent volume. For 9 years, the War of the Grand Alliance ravaged much of Europe. More than 500,000 people died in the conflict. By 1698, treaties were signed and normal life slowly resumed. Battle-weary men returned home, attempting to recapture the predictability of peacetime. One such ex-soldier was Rudicer, a farmer of modest means who bravely served in the Holy Roman Empire in battles throughout the continent. Back with his family on the outskirts of the cozy imperial village of Elishim, Rudiger devoted his attention to his fields and his livestock, but the newfound tranquility wouldn't last long. Chaos suddenly overtook the town, centered on Elishim's renowned church. Curious as to the nature of the panic, Rudiger grabbed his dirk and rosary beads and ran towards the steeple silhouetted in the distance. I know you don't have the music right now. I was making sure it was balanced, and I wanted y'all to get this intro bit, since it's not going to be here past this point. There we go. Though that actually looks okay, and I'm curious about the friendly fire thing. I'm assuming that would be if there was a second person available. Which I didn't know that this was multiplayer at all. And of course, we have an array of difficulties. Easy gives you no player knockback, 10 health, 7 lives, 3 rosary, and lower enemy count. Normal is 8 health, 6 lives, 3 rosary, and standard enemy count. Hard is 7 health, 5 lives, 3 rosary, and higher enemy count. And classic, no orb shop or game over revives, 6 hit points, 3 lives, 2 rosary, and highest enemy count. We're gonna go ahead and go with normal. Road to Elishim. Life. Hello, madam. Ah, into the location of the treasure found in stage 1. Increase your max HP, restore 1 life, a friendly dog to accompany you on your journey. Whatever that thing is sold out, and a bird. That's what we can get with our orbs. All we have right now is the dirk that was mentioned. We can just stab things. Oh, I guess we could just hide in here. Oh, nope, there was rewards inside the house. I didn't actually check that before. As you might expect, since it is a NES-style game, the birds hate you. They wish your demise. The coins run away from you. Like, it moves and plays really decently, though. Like, it handles being an NES-style game very well, which is why I hesitate to... Oh yeah, that's bad food. I lost 1 health because of picking that up. Yeah, it being NES-style is why I hesitate to say that it plays well, because... mixed results there a little bit. We got a cross, and it blew up everything. You know, what crosses do. Hello, is anyone there? I'm not coming out. The beasts have gone mad. Yeah, you know what? That sounds about right, considering all the dogs trying to kill me. And the birds. Though in some places, the birds are just kind of dicks to begin with. Like the seagulls. Seagulls are a bunch of bastards. Feels slightly bad obliterating all the wildlife, but you know what? They started it. They ran at me first. Stage 2, Elishim. What happened here? Rudiger, the dead walked the earth. Get in your home, lock the door, now. Oh yeah, the dead walk the earth and have shields, no less. I'm assuming I want to destroy the skulls when they drop. considering it's an extra attack to destroy them. I'm betting they get back up if I don't do that. Let's find out, actually. Is his shield still sitting there, too? No? No, not gonna pull shenanigans? I'm surprised. I kind of dig the Ooga Booga skeletons that are just running around waving their arms. When you're pressed up against those boxes, by the way, you can't actually jump up and over. You have to back up and jump forward, as is tradition. I couldn't duck that. I don't know why I thought I could. Good old chicken leg. Their shields do block attacks, so it's worth keeping in mind. Already dead. Poor souls. Real shame for them, huh? Now, I said this was last demo, but if this is incredibly short like the last one was, we might end up doing one more. But I don't want to go too ham today. I just wanted to add a little bit extra compared to what we had done during the Terraria. We can't afford anything. I wouldn't mind the power to rise again. We also, that's the item we missed on top of a box, so that's concerning. Where are the guards? You think I know? Look at what happened to our homes. You're headed to the church, take this. There also was a concerning pink-robed gentleman that ran away. Stage 3, church. They're letting you do a lot of stages in this, huh? Oh, there's a cult. Oh, this seems bad. You, what's the meaning of this? An unexpected development. Seize him. That whole seizing me thing, working out great for your boys here. It's time for you to fight your own battles. I agree, but this isn't my battle. Who are you? I'm Father Pacer, and I'm here to take this. What is that? No, this is the Spear of Longinus. You know, the Holy Spear, the one that stabbed Jesus himself. Hence the Spear of Sacrilege. That makes nothing but sense. Everyone knows that relic's kept in Nuremberg. You've been tricked. You poor fool. Your Emperor Leopold had it quietly moved here during the war to keep it safe. How could you possibly know that? Because I've read all about it in the history books. Read what? War just ended. You lie. I don't have time for this. I'll deal with you myself. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna reveal that Pacer's from the future, based on the whole history books thing. Oh, tornado. Neat. And you got eye lasers. Oh, his tornado is not an attack. It's time for you to live again. What kind of unholy magic do you wield, you fiend? Oh no, they're skeletons that die in one hit and give me more gold. You're a little bit of a chump. I see why you had other people fighting for you. One more time. They did not celebrate. Oh, he used a different move. My damage is run. No. And he's dead. This isn't going quite the way I expected. You absolutely haven't seen the last of me. Oh, what is that? I'm gonna stab it in the eye. Now, it closes its eye when I get close, so I'm gonna assume I need the spear then. Throw a spear, up an X. Got the Jesus stabbing spear. Hiya! Nope. Oh, and it became my melee weapon as well. Nice. I have reach now. I think that might be the end of the demo, though, isn't it? Oh, no, it's the end of the area, at least. We've got an extra life. Killing the innocent is a quick way to lose a halo. Oh, wow, we actually get to keep going. Stage 4, carriage. Neat. This is surprisingly... Oh, get a load of these guys. Okay, you know what? This is starting to win me over. With the carriage pulled by the very fast running skeletons. Like, hang on, slow the horse down. We're trying our best. Come on, boss, come on. Ah. Oh, real shame for them. Okay, there's a cooldown on being able to throw the spear. And there is a join button, so yeah, friendly fire would be definitely for couch co-op then. Well, couch multiplayer. I won't say co-op necessarily, because there's definitely people that would make it otherwise. What the hell? Well, that's the end of our horse. Road to castle. Oh, I get the idea. Spear's platform, yes. Oh, you appear to be throwing friends. I don't like that. Ah, your own knockback has sealed your doom. Really? Oh. I need rosary charges to use the spear. Okay. I was like, I waited for the spear to disappear, but I still couldn't throw it. I was confused. Oh, well there you go. Developed by Lily Games. Thank you for playing. I no longer have control of my life. Full game coming early 2026. Wishlist now on Steam. This was a decent demo. A little bit shorter than I thought it was going to be as well. So we'll take a quick look at what the highest difficulty looks like. See just what that highest amount of enemies looks like. Just as a point of comparison. Doesn't seem that much more yet. No, there's another bird there. That wasn't there before. Oh, that health bar, though. Look how short that is. Like, obviously the number was accurate, but it just was one of those things that you don't understand what that number means until you actually see the results in front of you sometimes. Yep, still nasty fish. Oh, the bluebirds don't go on a flat angle at you. They go diagonally. Look at them being all fancy with their birdness. Halo. Oh, okay, so the halo stays on your head. I'm assuming when I die, I will just revive based on what it described before then. Okay. And, well, yep, that's exactly what it does. It's an extra health bar. Good to know. I could have avoided the dog getting me, but let's... Oh, there's a trap there. And it's very hard to get past. That wasn't there before. Interesting. There's an item up there. How on earth? Wait, no, I have an idea. You. Ow, you were at the wrong angle. Dang it. You're not gonna be helpful. So I was gonna do something clever, and it looks like clever's not gonna be allowed here. There's something I did when I was testing this out, and I'm trying to do it again. Yeah! But I needed to have gotten the box up here for that to work. So let me respawn that bird, and then we'll do it again. The dog's not gonna work, he's too low. I'm gonna die if I do this now. Say, eh. But you see the magic, you see the idea. Oh neat, he's got multiple spawn-in animations. That's fun. Notice we did keep our orbs as well after death, so that's presumably what the orb shop's... Oh! There's our corpse. We can break our own corpse. You know, I don't know how to feel about that part. I assume the idea is we jump on this. We jump up here. Aha! Secret get. Joyous day. I like that. I have mixed feelings about the fact that I had the damage boost to get up there, but there might be other ways to get that, and I just only understood the idea of damage boosting to get up there. Like there may have been like a pixel perfect jump or something to make instead. Why do I keep picking up the nasty food? Answer, because it's an object, and I'm like, ooh, thing! Pick up thing! Get shit kicked in by bird. He got my ankles. I should have just went across. That's on me. The increased enemies don't seem that increased, though. Like, it's a very mild increase based on this stage. And I'm not going to go through the whole demo again on this difficulty. I just wanted to see the difference. But that demo was alright. That one was pretty good. I also forgot to give the store pages of the other games, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop those for you right quick, and then we'll get into our, like, ending phase here. So there is Wild Blue Skies, and there is Saint Slayer. There you go. Yeah, apparently it's going to have 21 thrilling stages. And I'm seeing some classic layouts that are, painful classic layouts, let's just put it that way, in the trailer. But you can see that for yourself if you click that page. Aha. The link shall lead you to victory. Okay. Oh, that's tempting. I'll think about that. Okay, so we are done for the day, though. Let me take a quick swing through my list, see if there's an immediate raid target to hand, which there should be. There should be plenty of people up and about. It's gonna be a matter of how I feel about the choices I have in front of me. But we may just have I pack it in night, so I can work on some stuff. Specifically make sure demos for tomorrow are in good order and do a bunch of background things. Because I also have a free sprite sheet that I should be working on rapidly here. Is for those that don't know, I offer sprite sheets as a commission option now. You can see said commission options if you look here in the Ko-fi. And I gave away one for free, which has been claimed already. And I'm trying to get that done as quick as I can. Yeah, most of my immediate choices are people I have raided quite literally in the past week. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this as my just cut and run day. Which, you know, it be what it be. Not ideal to not raid, but this way I can immediately switch focus. And I don't have to try to explain all the demos and such I've done today on top of Terraria and everything. It saves me mental space. So, I'm gonna quickly roll through schedule and then we'll get out of here. Tomorrow we play a handful of single-player demos while I wait for everyone that's going to be joining me to be ready. So it'll probably be like 1 or 2 demos and then joining everybody, more or less. Unless more of the demos are short, which could happen. What I might also do is I may just do a couple of the demos I had intended for multiplayer during tomorrow, because there's not going to be a ton of time to fit a lot of demos in by the time people become available, because we won't be starting the multiplayer segment till like 7 o'clock my time, and I don't want to really go late. So I have the day free after that, so I'm probably going to push at least a fair bit. Like, it might go to like 11, but that's only 4 hours of multiplayer demos, so we'll see how it ends up playing out. And then Monday we go back to ordinary schedule. If anybody hasn't heard my ordinary schedule, because you wouldn't have heard it at all this week, and I know a fair few people have followed and such from the VTuber MySpace and such. So, normal schedule right now entails Monday, Breath of Fire 1. We'll be continuing the playthrough that we had started in the previous weeks. Similar case of we will be continuing the Dark Souls 1 playthrough that is specifically Prepare to Die edition for anybody who keeps score in that regard and particularly cares. And then Thursday is a question mark. It's not gonna be any collabs particularly, probably because I did not set one up because I was so focused on keeping Next Fest stuff this week rolling and dealing with a bunch of other things. Friday, obviously, it'll be the same as this week, just not with the demos tacked on the end. It'll just be Terraria next week. And then Saturday is another free day. I have a couple things up my sleeve to do for Saturday, but I have not decided which one I'm going to go for there yet, so we'll see how that ends up playing out. But thank you all so much for watching tonight. Apologies that it's a somewhat abrupt end, but that's just what happens when demos decide, hey, you're done now. And I don't have the energy to do another full one. But we fit in 4 more demos tonight, so that's pretty good. But I will hopefully see some or all of you tomorrow night for the multiplayer demos, or sometime next week for all the other stuff we do. Who knows? But take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.